people usually know when it's time for a change, period. And a lot of times we overstay that. That's just what I've seen with myself and other people around me. They overstay what the situation calls for by a lot. Sometimes years. When the case is, if that situation ended, the people in that situation would be a lot better off. Almost immediately. Now, that's not always the case. Sometimes there's long healing and realization that needs to take place after, at least in my case. It's happened like that sometimes, but you know when it's done. You know when the change is needed. You know what change is needed and what needs to go. And it's a whole thing of safety versus security. Security, and safety hand in hand right there. And you aren't necessarily safe in that situation, but you're secure that it's not going to change. Compared to freedom, which just means anything can happen at any time. That's really it. And I could make it sound more complicated than that, but it's not. And what I've noticed for myself is in those situations, what's needed is a longer leash. Now, some people love the short leash, and all that, and whatever the situation is, that's fine. This isn't for you, necessarily. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, sometimes it's best to get the hell out of Dodge and figure it out as you go than be stuck in a situation that's only making you miserable, the people around you miserable, and everything else, right? There's a guy I knew named Les. He just disappeared one day. Ran off to Florida, left a note, and left his wife. Now, I'm not saying that's the thing to do, anything else. That's on him. I haven't done that. I've never been married. I'm never going to be married. It's just, I have no interest whatsoever in that. But he did it because he thought it was a better life for him. Now, is it? Is it not? I don't know. I've never heard from him after that, right? He was friends with my dad. But now, I have no clue what he's up to or whatever, but I'm sure he's in a safer area than what he was living, because he was living in Brightmoor in Detroit. So, that is what it is. But it's not about hurting other people. Sometimes it's just about, making your life less miserable. And I know that sounds selfish, but sometimes that's what's needed.